Draymond, where do you think you guys lost this one tonight?
Well, we didn't execute well down the stretch. Defensive end, we fouled a three-point shooter, and I gave up a free throw line box out, which ended up leading to 2 points, and just didn't make the plays down the stretch we needed to make.
Specifically offensively down the stretch, I mean, it seemed like it relegated a lot to just Clay kind of, taking a contested jumper. I mean, I know it's a different situation for you guys without Kevin and Steph in that, but what were the issues? Why did it lead to those type of shots?
I'm not sure. I just don't think, I think that we gave the ball to Clay and everybody else just stood. You got to keep moving. Put ourselves in a better position to score rather than just depending on Clay to make a shot.
Draymond, Steve said that he thought the Kings really executed their offense pretty well in the fourth quarter. Do you think that was the case, or do you think there were some defensive issues too?
I mean, you got to give them some credit. They definitely executed well, and our defense just wasn't that great. So you definitely got to give them some credit for what they did.
You made the 2 early threes, ended up taking a ton of them, obviously, maybe because of the score. But did you feel better shooting the 3? They did look pretty good going up there.
Yeah, they felt good. A few of them in and out. But yeah, it felt good tonight. It's cool.
Did the offense run like it should without Steph and KD, or was it a little more forced than you might even have expected without those two guys in there?
I mean, without those two guys, it's going to be tough. Tougher. That's 60 points or somewhere near it. And they draw so much attention, to where it's, the paint's kind of a little more closed down when they're not out there. There's, more attention on wherever the ball is, as opposed to when they're out there, wherever they are. They kind of had a defense on their heels. So, they definitely, were missed, but we still had our chances to win the game. We just didn't make plays down the stretch, offensively or defense.
You dreading this road trip at all? I think it's your longest of the year coming up.
Not necessarily dreading it. It's part of the league. You get used to it. I think it's kind of tough when we just came off a 7-8 day trip, and you're here for 4 days, 3 games. Yeah, that's the tough part more so than necessarily the trip. You get to spend a little time with your kids, and then you're leaving for 11 days. It's more so that than the actual trip itself, kind of how the trip has come about, coming off the road games right back. So, but it is what it is. We got to go out here and win some games.
It's going to be popular to talk about what Steph and KD would have given you guys on offense, but what about on defense? Because it looked like there were times when you missed what they were able to give you guys on defense, too, over the course of the season.
Yeah, I mean, just their presence on the floor in general, was missed. Obviously, K's been out for a few games now, and, his presence is missed on the defensive end. And then Steph, Steph comes up with a lot of steals. He's in the right place a lot. So you definitely miss it on both sides of the floor, just miss their presence out there. But like I said, other guys had a chance to step up. Patrick played a phenomenal game. Omri's been playing really solid for us in Kevin's absence. So, there were some good things out there. Like I said, we just didn't make plays down the stretch.
Yeah, Draymond, considering that Patrick's minutes change game to game, what did you see in him in being able to be prepared for this kind of moment?
I mean, being, thrusted in there in the, starting lineup with Steph going down, it's, it can be tough, when you haven't quite played that much. But he's a pro. Point guard's kind of his natural position, so, he excelled at it tonight. He was great. Wish we could have pulled out the win. But, he played really well for us.
You kind of alluded to this during the pregame ceremony, but do you think Matt Barnes is kind of misunderstood?
Very misunderstood. I think there's certain pictures that people want to paint of you, and that's what's painted. Matt has had his situations of where he fouled somebody hard or, you know, something here or there, and I think a lot of people don't understand who he is. You know, he's kind of painted to be this, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's inaccurate. Whatever it is, it's inaccurate. You know, he's one of the best teammates I've ever had. You know, just a great guy. I mean, you're around him, brings great energy all the time, positive energy, willing to do whatever for you. You know, it's definitely misunderstood. Not that he spends his days caring that he's misunderstood, but I definitely know that he is though.
Seems like everybody who's played alongside him has said that same thing. Do you think he can ever do anything to offset that, or once a guy gets a reputation, whether it's right or wrong, can they ever shed that?
It's impossible to kind of offset it. We know what's sold today. The bull crap is what's sold today. All the things that he does for cancer and different things like that never gets the media attention that a hard foul would get or that an incident off the court would get. So I think it's impossible. I just don't think it's possible because, like I said, people are going to paint whatever they want, and if there's something positive and they don't want to paint that picture, then it won't be painted. So, no, I don't think so, and it is what it is, though. Great guy in my eyes.
Yeah. Kerr mentioned that maybe it's time to start getting Jordan Bell some more minutes. You saw what he's done, pretty good for stint in the first half. Is that kind of the feeling you got? It's like maybe it's just time just to see him play some?
I mean, it's not really my job to say, yeah, it's time for Jordan to get more minutes. That ain't on me. What I will say is when he's out there, he make things happen. Sean and I was talking on the bench. Like he just gets out there and he makes plays. And it's not necessarily that he's making a play to, a great pass or whatever it is, although he made some good passes tonight. But he just makes things happen. And, usually that gets rewarded with more playing time. We'll see. I'm not sure where it goes, but, I know he definitely does great things when he's out there.